Our gospel reading for the third Sunday of Lent is the encounter between Jesus and the Samaritan woman at the well. This gospel reading and the gospel reading for the next two Sundays are used for what is called the scrutinies of those who are coming into the church on the Easter Vigil. This encounter between Jesus and the woman is remarkable because there are so many barriers that Jesus crosses. He crosses the barriers between Jews and Samaritans. He crosses the barriers between men and women. He does so many things in this encounter with this woman. And what's remarkable to me is the end of their conversation. Jesus has been talking to the woman about living water and about, that he is the Messiah. And at the end of their conversation, he tells the woman, "Go home and call your husband." And the woman replies, "I have no husband." And Jesus says, "That is true. You've had no husband. You've had 5 husbands, and the one you're with now is not your husband." But what's remarkable is her response. And the only thing that I can figure out from her response is that even though Jesus says these things, which are kind of brutally honest with her, that there must be some sense of compassion, some sense of mercy in his words, because she doesn't run away. She doesn't even get offended. But somehow she knows that he is the one. And so she goes back to the village. She goes back to the village, which for the most part, as we can understand, has looked down on her because of her past, and she tells them about Jesus. And so they come and they invite Jesus to stay for a couple more days, and they listen to Jesus for themselves, and they come to believe. It's a remarkable thing. And so what it means for us, I think, is that if we let Jesus enter our lives, if we let Jesus enter our hearts, he can free us from the past. He can free us from whatever guilt or shame we're carrying about our past, and then he can enable us to go and bring the good news to others. Just a remarkable thing. So again, like the woman at the well, we're called to be open to what Jesus has to say to us, even though it may challenge us, even though it may remind us of what we've done. But let him come in and free us from our past so that we can follow him and bring the good news to others. Thank you.